when you take an acorn, you put an acorn in soil, there's something in that acorn that its entire magnum opus is to turn that acorn into an oak tree. There is something in that acorn that knows it ought to be an oak tree. And I'm not saying that it has a conscious will, but there is some informational structure that is taking that acorn, absorbing all the nutrients, and then starting to fold proteins in a way to produce a fucking oak tree. And that we have that same thing in us. That the moment we're born, there seems to be like a blueprint or like a God print pressed onto our core of what we are meant to become. And in in the Bhagavad Gita, this idea is called your dharma. Your dharma is like the sacred task that you are meant to offer the world through what you are. And the Greeks called this force the daimon. The daimon is like Socrates was said to have been the wisest person in Athens because he listened only to his daimon. And the daimon is this like guardian spirit that sits on your shoulder that knows your fate, which would be like the oak tree that you're meant to become, and it whispers to you. We all know what this is like. Like, we all know what that whisper in us is like when it's like, you should move to Austin and start a podcast. Or you should leave this relationship. Or you should start that business. Or you should go talk to that person.
How can we differentiate that from the ego?
The first one, so there's a couple of things here. One, try. Run the experiment and just listen to what happens. But what I have found is that if the whisper that comes through either pumps me up and talks about how great I am, or attacks me and talks about how small I am, ego, or judge, but not the whisper that we're trying to track. If the whisper that comes through doesn't surprise me, and if it doesn't scare me, I tend to classify that as ego. The hallmark of the whisper that I try to track, that I think is an emanation of this force, that turns the acorn into the oak tree, is, does it at first excite me and then scare me? So like there's like a spectrum of like, oh, and does it surprise me? If it surprises me and it scares me, but the fear I'm trying to articulate here is it's not like if you have a thought that, okay, if I don't lock the door 4 times in a row, my mom will die. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is it's like, oh, I should jump off this ledge into the water right now. Like it's that type of fear. It's that like, it's almost like if I were braver, this would be awesome, but I'm not, so I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then if it surprises me, and then the third one is that if it comes as like a simple, straightforward, like statement. So like, go here, do that. That's at least how it arises for me.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to watch more content, click this video right here. And please don't forget to subscribe right here. Thank you.